Hello and welcome back to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. We are heading into the Bone Hills this time after a quick rest because it has the puzzle pieces which will allow us to do Final Veil. Once we finish Final Veil, that will then mean that we have finished all the puzzles and we can then do Heart of Mystery. And once we do Heart of Mystery, who knows? I actually have no idea. Anyway, Bone Hills. Let's... oh wait, rest first. Yeah, rest first so we don't go in actually exhausted.
They say the worthiest fighters become devils in hell. If it's true, it's only fair. Lazy fighters can retire, but for true warriors, death is no reason to shirk one's duty.
We're getting a lot of Rachel recently. Just a lot of little bits of lore. Right. Into the Bone Hills, where someone has been eating a lot of bone, or a lot of things with bones, which doesn't bode well for us, because I believe every member of our party, plus our pets, have bones. So, yeah, not a huge fan. Anyway, I'm going to buff, and I'll be right back with you in a second. Okay, so I have fully buffed, and I remembered that we actually have the Hellhound from Regil as well, that we can bring with us, so... let's bring that along. Here's where this isn't a combat area. It's just like a walk in, grab the stuff and leave area. But, you know, whatever. Might as well fully buff. Doesn't cost us anything except time. Looks like we're about to be attacked, I would say. Hello. Ah, a chief assassin. And then some extras. Some Roan Nabasu. Okay. Well, one of those, one of those. Walk up and attack it. Forward. Good damage. Okay, they're heading in from either side. We're not really worried about them. Horse is not on our side for some reason. It failed a saving throw. Ah, right. We'll get the horse back next turn. There we go. It attacked us. And then they got an attack off of it attacking. Not a huge fan of that, if I'm honest with you. Right, mark it, shoot it. I will resist. Very good damage. It hurt our horse. Not a huge fan of that one. Hit it. Cool, lowered its dex. Just intimidate. Then attack. Hellhound. Didn't do anything. Okay, well... that's fine. Little heal in here. Cool. They're going to continue running in. They've lowered Seela's level. Continuing to run in. Dino's going to get a turn soon. Has lost a few levels, but that's okay. Right. We're immune to levels being lost, which is good. Attack. Right, we killed the main bad guy. Nice. That's a lot of enemies around us. I'm going to use relativity just because of the sheer number of enemies. Then maybe that. Yeah, that's okay. Oh no, we're still being hurt when we use Aeon's Bane for some reason. I thought it was because of the previous area, but I guess not. Maybe I'm forgetting something obvious, but I have no idea why we keep being hurt when we use this. Doesn't say. Is there some piece of equipment that I equipped? Just trying to see. Maybe did we equip new robes or something? We did, but that's okay. I don't know what it is. Huh. I'm just trying to like check through everything and make sure that we don't have anything that's crazy. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Not entirely sure what's causing us these issues. But whatever, it's not that much damage. It doesn't really matter. It's just annoying. That one's dead. Okay. Horse should be free at the end of this turn. Horse is free. They're continuing to surround us. Oh wow, we've been hurt so much, we're in last stand. Okay, that's a lot of executors. Mark 1, start shooting.
Prepare yourself.
At least we crit and start doing some AoE. Yeah, get in a little bit here. It's not the easiest task in the world, I understand. Right, stun. Very good. So we have a ton of them which are stunned now. Now, Reg, start, you know, beating your way out of this situation. Okay. That's fine. Throw on a heal. Cool. They keep missing their turn. Very good. Right, attack.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Okay, still running in. Our turn. Well, attack this one. We did some AoE damage. Been hurt quite a lot. Okay. Horse, stand up. Then attack. Okay. Mark it, shoot it. Okay. Get in the center here. Storm bolts. Very good bit of damage. Kill.
You are nothing before me.
Okay, we really just need a heal here. Okay, they're continuing to hit us. Kill that one. Nice. Kill the next one. So which one are you? You're the one next to us? Alright, we want to take a step back. We're no longer under last stand. Then maybe one of those. Then maybe one of these. Cool. We managed to stun it with Destructive Dispel. Kill. Mark it. Shoot it.
Guide my hand.
It's not that much damage. Storm bolts. Wonderful. Now there's only one left. Kill it. Whew. Well, last stand once again coming to the rescue. Grab that. That is Peacemaker. It's a hand axe. This +5 Evil Outsider Bane hand axe has its critical threat range increased. In addition, whenever the wielder of this hand axe lands a critical hit, the enemy is denied its dexterity bonus to AC for 3 rounds. Okay. That could be a thing for Greyboar's secondary set, because he uses those on a secondary one. Slab with red symbol. Huh. And then a bunch of other slabs with symbols on them.
Let's move.
Okay. That's fine. Anything else in here? Oh, quick save.
Made to be broken.
And heal. Okay. Nothing over here.
Follow me.
Looks like this thing might have something on it. Nope, not even a perception check. Okay. There's a little bit more to this place. Not a ton. Just that little bit at the back.
March on.
Just a weird door. Okay. Cool. Well, I mean, I guess we've done it. Yeah, two weird doors and then this place. Okay. Let's leave and do the final Veil puzzle then. Shouldn't be too difficult. I mean, we've done 3 of these puzzles already. How hard could a 4th one be? I have been told that the final puzzle, what's it called? The whatever of creation puzzle. I believe that I've been told that Heart of Creation, that one's apparently quite difficult. So, Heart of Mystery, that's it, yeah. So, you know, we'll look forward to that one when we get there. It's a new day. We have anything here we need to care about? Alright, we got the 2 Aeons, and then we also got the mask upgrade. Eradicating the anomaly seems like something we should do. Fate of the colorless one, sure. Just choose some of these to do. Then Fire Elemental Creation. Awesome. Okay, 2 visitors arrived in Dresden. They were requesting permission to conduct rituals over the remains of the Face Stealer's masks. One of these spellcasters wishes to save the spirit of the fallen madman, while the other seeks to make him experience true torture. The commander needs to decide who to support. So cleanse the spirit. Headband allows its wearer to reroll 3 saving throws against death effects per day. Or summon the Face Stealer's victims. Whenever they cast a 9th level spell, all enemies in a 30-foot radius must pass a will saving throw or become unable to cast any spells for 1 round. They're actually kind of both good. I think this one is better, but I think role-playing wise, we can't choose anything but cleanse the spirit. The humble monk once almost fell victim to the faithless Sphinx, just as Lurk Han had. Only humility saved him from madness, and the monk has wanted to show mercy to the fallen sage ever since. He meditated over the relic, contacted the Face Stealer's spirit, and shared his enlightenment. The relic of Lurk Han thus became a testament to the fact that no evil magic lasts forever and every evil can be overcome. Yeah, that seems better, even though the item might not be as good. It seems much better from an RP standpoint to not be, you know, I guess you're going to wear it. You can't wear it? Oh, it's in the hat slot. Oh, I'm never going to use it then. Never mind. I thought it was in the glasses slot, but no, if it's hat slot, then absolutely not. But yeah, seems better RP-wise to not torture somebody for eternity. Just a thought. Right. Loading in. And over to the final veil puzzle again. But this time, we actually have the puzzle pieces. Right. Let's go. So, as always, I'm just going to choose somebody and get them to move over. This time it's going to be us, and we're just going to start filling in bits here. Okay, here, fill in whatever bit fits in the slot. Okay. So the rule is that things in this column have to be, there are things in the row have to be in the rest of the row, right? So let's just try and figure this out for now. I'm trying to see if there are any areas that it's kind of symmetrical. So there's not really any areas on this one that are like have less pieces than others. I guess the corners have less. Okay, so this one has that line plus Z. Let's see. Select slab. Oh, they've changed the UI. That's weird. They have actually changed the UI for this puzzle. Huh. Okay, so how do you choose which way round the slab is now? I guess maybe it only goes in the correct way round now? I don't know. This is odd. I don't know how to feel about this one. So I want something that's got that symbol or that symbol plus one of these two symbols. So that symbol plus that symbol maybe? Okay, we've just chosen that one at complete random. There's no reason for it, but we know that up here we're gonna have to have like whatever symbol we did, or we're gonna have like more of these symbols. I guess maybe that means that this one has to be there, and then we're looking for this one and this one. So we're looking for like that plus... Yeah, I think that's right. No, that's the wrong way around. Alright. Oh, turn slab around. Oh, look at that. They have changed the UI. Okay. That's kind of neat. Oh, wait. I missed this one at the edge. Okay. This might be helpful. Get out of here, Reshkagel. I'm not interested in you anymore. We got any more? No, no other ones at the edge. Okay. So this is saying that that symbol has to be there. So is there a double symbol? Well, it has to be there, there, or there. So, is there a double symbol of that one? Just trying to spot it. So I'm kind of looking for that shape. Yeah, so that would be these shapes. I'm looking for like that. Yeah, there we go. So that's fine. Oh, also the tiles are colored so you can see like which one should match up to which one. Alright, so now I'm looking for that symbol to that symbol. Okay. I actually think the UI change is huge. Love it. Is that it? It is letting me put in slabs the wrong way now, but maybe that's deliberate. Okay, so now I want this one to be that symbol twice, or that symbol and that symbol. Let's have a look. It's still difficult to tell. That one? Yeah. Okay. So this seems correct. I think we've just, you know, lucked our way into the correct way through here. Right. Now, how many of these symbols do I have left? That's the next question. I have 1, 2? 2 of those symbols left? Okay. That's fine. And then I have that one. Wait, so do I have a... This is fine. I think that this is going to be that symbol in the other direction. Then this one is going to be this. Wait, let me... It's going to be this symbol in here. Yeah. So that links together. Oh, but that can't be correct because it now means that this bit's wrong. Yeah. So select slab, remove slab. Have I got any other ones with that on it? No, so that's the only one I have with that on it currently. So let's remove this one as well. So this one has to be wrong. I could do that here. No, but then that's also wrong because that also leads into the wrong thing there. Yeah, I think this is wrong because... Yeah, I think that might be wrong. Okay. So we'll just note that in as it could be wrong. This would have to be that into that, right? Let's just start with that. It has to be that into that if it's here. No, because that's Z. Okay, that's the wrong one. So we're actually looking for Z into block. Do we have Z into block? If we don't, we know we're completely on the wrong path. We do not have Z into block. Nowhere here is Z into block. So therefore, that can't be here. Well, unless it's Z into... We do have Z into that. So that could be there. Assuming that everything is correct, that's where that has to go. Which means that this has to be that one, except it's got a different symbol. Okay, so this is wrong. That's what I'm getting here. This is wrong. This entire section has to be incorrect due to those assumptions. So that's fine. Let's just grab them back. Okay. Select slab, grab it back. Grab it back. Let's maybe try and do something easier. Let's try and do that one on the end. I think this could be a better starting spot. So over here, we know that we're going to have these 3 symbols. We only have 2 slots. So within these 2 slots, we're going to have these 3 symbols, and that's going to be in this slot. So what if we assume that this is the double, right? That's not a bad assumption to make, right? It's the... If there have to be these 3 symbols, well, why can't that one be a double? It's already on there, it's on there. Right, and then we assume... Oh no, it can't be a double. Okay, we already know that's wrong. The reason it can't be a double is because we need all three of these symbols. So what we're looking is that to that, that to that, or that to that. Let's see what we got. So... Just checking. We have one to both of them, don't we? Yeah, because we know this has to be that symbol. So that means that we've got to have that one to that one going one way, and that one to that one going the other way. There's no other way in which this makes sense, and it would make sense to have the Z on the lower part of the equation, because if the Z is on the lower part, it's closer to here. Doesn't really, I guess it doesn't really matter. You could put it in on either side, but yeah. In my head, that makes more sense. So that's what we're going to go with. Solving puzzles by that's how it feels like it should be probably isn't the most sensible way to handle things, but you know. That's what we're going to do. Right, turn the slab around. I actually do think that the changes to the puzzle, by the way, are huge, and I like them. I think these are fantastic, and it's exactly the kind of thing that I was talking about in the, well, did I say it in an episode, or was it just in... It might have just been in the community Discord I was talking about it. And I was saying, like, if the puzzles had a better UI, I might not have disliked the Enigma so much. And I think that this is a step in the right direction. It's just saying, hey, the UI is going to be better, therefore the puzzle's slightly easier to interact with, so it's less frustrating. It's still not great. Like, obviously it would be better to just do this from, like, a god perspective, where you're just, like, picking up pieces from anywhere and not controlling, saying like this character places this piece, but anyway. Okay, I'm just thinking about assumptions here, right? Whatever goes in this square will have to end in whatever goes in that square, right? Because they will have to go here, and then that will have to be either a block or one of those, right? One of those is going to be in that square there. So this has to go down there, which means that this square right here has to be that line or that Z. Let's have a look. Do we have... So we have this one. That'll do, right? So this has to be Z and then one of these two. We know it probably can't be Z in that one because we already have that one. So we can make it... That's not correct. So it can't be that. Yeah, because there's Z in blocks, which is not correct. There's Z in lines, which is not correct. There's Z in Z, but there's no other Z in here. So we can assume that this is therefore not the right square. Okay? So if that isn't right, then whatever we're looking for has to be that into that. Does that square exist? If it doesn't, then that means that our puzzle is incorrect. There we go. So that square exists. We then turn it round. Okay. So this has to be that into either this symbol or that symbol. We've already done this into that symbol, so I assume it's this into that. Let's have a look. Yeah, so it's going to be this one. Okay. Rotate it around. So now it has to be that symbol into block or into that. Now it's unlikely to be into that because we've already got that one in there, so this is probably going to be lines into block, which is this one. Cool. Rotate it around. Actually, that was correct the first time. Yes, lines into block. Okay. I don't like this at all. Whatever it's doing there, I don't like it. So that's actually a block square? Yeah. So that's fine. So this has to be block into something, which is either that or... Actually, no, it's going to be block into that. Definitely. Do we have it? Does that square exist? If it doesn't, then then my definitely it's gotta be as wrong. No, okay. So that's correct, and the reason why that is correct is because this one is going to be the double Z. Okay. This one is going to be Z into one of those two symbols. So Z into that. Yeah, so that lines up. Then that's correct. Okay. Which means that this one has to end in... Yeah, so these two have to end in the same thing. So we could... Do I have extra squares? Maybe. I think this one's going to be there. And then think that this one is going to be... that. Right. Rotated. Then means that this one here... Do I have two Zs? I have two Zs that they're ending in. Is this wrong? It is wrong. So is that double Z wrong here? It feels like that double Z is correct, right? The problem that we're running into... What do we have left? So we have that into that symbol. Okay. That's fine. And we have Z into... Z into that. Just try to see if we've got anything that we can connect into. Okay. Okay. That symbol almost got me there for a second. Right. Let's leave the puzzle where it is. Alright, so change back to the correct one. Oh, right, there we go. So when my cat jumps on it, is that what causes it to go off? Right. So, assuming that this is correct, what have we got wrong? Where can we optimize? That's a great question. Is there anywhere where we can make a small change? No. The only change I could make is rotating the entire puzzle. We could rotate the entire puzzle. So, if we had that there, that there, and that there, would that solve our issue? So that would mean lines, kind of curvy lines, and the weird F symbol. Would that fix our issue? Lines, curvy lines, weird F symbol. Yeah, so the puzzle, I did the puzzle upside down. Okay. Now it's how to fix it. So I guess I just take them out one by one, and I just swap them with the one that's next to it. So that is going to be that symbol. This is going to be the double symbol. It's quite nice, actually. This is showing why it's good that you're able to put in wrong squares. So that's going to be F into lines. Okay, F into lines. The other way around. That's not F into lines. Okay. Where's F? Did I do something wrong? No, there's F into lines. There we go. Then this is going to be... Yeah, this is going to be weird into Z. There we go. That's fine. No, no, no. Oh, God. I almost left to the heart of mystery. That would have been horrible. Right, we can take out the glitching one. Get out of the way. Portal to the heart of mystery. Right. So that one's been moved. Now move block up. So this is block into Z. Block into Z. Yep. But the other way up. It's the same bug. Okay. So this is then block into F. Nope. This is block into that one. Turn around. Okay, so that's fine. You then take this one out. So that's block it. So that's lines into weird, and that's double Z. So lines into weird. That's not lines into weird. Lines into weird. A rotate. This is double Z. This is F into weird. And that is Z into F. So this is weird F. And this is ZF. ZF. That one. Right. Then these should just fall into place. So this is going to be the one that starts with F. The other way up. This is wrong! I hate it. I'm going to finish the puzzle, but this is wrong. So that's that. And then this one would be that. But this is incorrect. Because that block is there. So, I mean, we got a correct solution. Not a correct solution, I should say. We got a... Can you move off the board so I can see it? There we go. So we got a solution. What's the problem? Well, this looks correct. That's fine. I'm just checking that everything else is right. This is fine. Okay. This one's fine. So it's just this bit which is incorrect. Is there somewhere else? The problem is, right? Well, the block has to be at the end. The block has to be at the end, right? Sorry. Yeah, the block has to be at the end because the blocks have to be in the center. Because that's where that needs to go. Unless the F is in the center. In which case, what would we do to change it? If F was in the center, then you would need... We do have 2 more blocks, I suppose. Yep, got it. I got it. I got it. Right, so we take this one out. 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 Sorry, I just needed that moment of silence to work out what the puzzle solution was. So it's weird into block. It's block into F. There we go. So then we can go double F here, which is fine as per the puzzle. And then over here we can put in whatever we like because... Aha! Because that's not on a line. Would you look at that? It's a solved puzzle. Right, let's grab what we can get in here. We didn't bring Nenuo along for these puzzles, but at this point... Oh, we got more elven notes! Okay, he'd written an entire other book, apparently. Rushlight. Whenever the wielder of this +5 radiant nullifying Fauchard successfully charges an enemy, they gain spell resistance equal to 11 plus their character level for 3 rounds. Cool. We don't have anyone who uses 2-handed weapons. Cool. But at least that was real loot. Right. Into the heart of mystery. Dun dun dun. What are we doing here? I have no idea what we're gonna do in this section. We also have that extra like red block it said there. So heart of mystery. Can I place anything here? Ah, so here's our containers. Okay.
Let us be off.
New puzzle.
This is my path.
2/3 container. 1/3 container, full container. Okay. I'm gonna put in a full container. I'm gonna put in... Nah, I'm gonna put in a 2/3 container. No, I'm actually gonna put in a 1/3 container. Okay, so that puts in these blocks. It's an adding puzzle. That's what this is. This is an adding puzzle. Yes, yeah, that's correct. So, I think what it is... Now, here's what I'm going... I think that you assign... Maybe I'm wrong. But I think you assign a value to each of these, right? And by assigning a value to these, it then determines how... it then determines whether this is a 1 or a 0, right? Wait, can I put something in here? If I can... No, wait. Can I? Oh, that's the one next to it. Okay.
Let's move.
Let's remove that one. Okay. Yeah. So, depending on what the value is here, that determines whether this is a 1 or a 0, right? So this one, hitting here, 0, 0. So that's going to be 0. 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 And that's going to be 0. It's going to be a 0 straight down. Well, no. It's only a 0 because those are the same symbol. Wait, is it if it's the same symbol, it's a 0? Otherwise, it's a value? Is that it? So that would be 0 all the way... Oh no, because this is a different value. Okay. Interesting. What are we working with here? So that... Don't know. 0, 0, 0. So it's still Z. This hits here. That's still 0. 0. Can we... Well, no. We can't assume if it's Z it's going to be 0. Because... we have Z on pretty much every line. And I also don't have zeros. I have containers. Yeah, so if I put in a 1/3 container, can I like rotate that? No, the container just gets placed in, and there's not like I can place it in multiple spots. No. Okay, are there any lines that aren't 0? No. Okay. I mean, it could be something ridiculous like this is the number of times you've seen this symbol since XYZ, or this is the number of times the symbol is on the wall. If it is, I'm not interested. But let's see if we can work this something out here. Is it if you match the exact symbol, then it's a 1, otherwise it's a 0? No, because otherwise they would have... Well, most of them would have to have a Z. This doesn't match. Okay, so this one doesn't match and it's exactly the same. Except that this one is upside down. I don't know. Oh, we've also got these symbols over here. I'm going to be honest, I have no clue. Like, even if I start putting things in, The problem is that I have so little clue as to what the puzzle is asking me to do here that I like literally don't know where to start. I can't even, like, see on the Final Veil puzzle, I could put some things in and kind of go, ah, this is what I'm missing. This one, I don't even know what it's asking me to do yet. Sela's just praying. She's like, maybe we can get out of this soon.
There is no greater satisfaction than in overcoming a challenge. That is, of course, until one
pausing
day
is the right decision.
becomes you.
If we pause, then we can stop the portal noises. Okay, so these obviously match. Number of matches in a column equals the amount that you put in it. It's just Sudoku? Maybe? That's not how Sudoku works, but maybe. No, because these have matches. Yeah, so those would match. The ones that are already in there, I get, are meant to be the clues. I just don't get how they're meant to apply to what we're actually doing. There's also the center block. Why is the center block not included? I have no clue. Center block's got lots of colors around it. Is that meant to give us a clue? Is there anything on the wall? No. Is there anything in our quest log? No. Okay, so how would we solve this? Right, so my recording crashed, so I went and looked for a clue because I thought, hey, maybe there'll be a clue which will, you know, at least give me a rough idea about where we can start with this puzzle. Well, the answer to that is no. No, there is not a rough clue. In fact, I've gone through thread after thread of people arguing with each other about this thing, and there's so many different bits of logic. Now, the consistent bits that I see people talking about is that all of these symbols equal numbers, and these are the numbers that are in Nenio's arrow puzzle back in the Enigma. I know, we said we weren't going to talk about the Enigma anymore, but here we are. So you need to know that. Then apparently, if you go into each of these, so let's say we go into Forgotten Secrets here, right? Wait for all of our party members to get here. They're all just as excited for puzzles as I am. So what we'll do is we go in here, and then, in theory, the camera is rotated to a specific direction. This is, again, what people are saying. Some people disagree, some people agree. But yeah, your camera is rotated to a specific direction. So you then note which squares are blocked off, or something like that, in the first row of the direction that your camera was facing. So, like, you note which squares were blocked off on that row. Then you go back and you create yourself a map of all of those squares. And then there's another bit of logic, if I look in here, where it's the sum of filled blue squares in each row must correspond to the number or the sums of the numbers along the edges of the row, which apparently should then tell you how many blue squares are going to be in every single row in this puzzle. So you'd be like, let's say we gave this a number of 5 and 1, so there'd be 6 in there. Then this would be like 2 or something, 2 and 1. So you'd say there has to be 3 blue squares in here, and then you solve the puzzle like that. But even looking at a solution with the numbers written in, I still didn't really understand how they were coming to their numbers and how they were getting to the conclusion. So, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna cheat and use the solution that already exists. Given that I didn't do Nenio's arrow puzzle myself, I kind of feel like there was very little chance for me to have done this one, given that it uses logic from Nenio's arrow puzzle. Now, why does Nenio's arrow puzzle relate to this random quest completely unrelated to Nenio's dungeon? Dunno. I mean, it's not completely unrelated. It is also a puzzle, and you did get a mask from doing this, but still. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. So, stick that one in there. Also, people were saying something about you had to choose what end to put the containers in. It appears like I don't have to choose what end to put the containers in, so I'm guessing they patched it at some point to be easier, so you could only put in the containers the correct way around, which I guess is at least some acknowledgement here. But yeah, I don't really know. Right, this one's gonna be full. Then this one is going to be 2/3 full. Then this one is going to be full. If people figure this out by yourself, like if any of you out there figure this out by yourself, congratulations. Yeah, I was stumped. There we go. Let's quick save and head to claim our reward through the secret passage. I solved all the other puzzles in this section, so at least I can be happy with that. The other puzzles actually had some level of logic behind them. They weren't necessarily that difficult. They were just about, you know, understanding the logic and then putting it into practice. That one's just obscure. It's kind of moon logic from point and clicks, would be how I'd describe it. It's just, it doesn't make... No. We left the Enigma. The Enigma is no more. We're gone. No more Enigma. We don't need a Reshkagel to be here. We've done this. Anyway. One most worthy. You are late. The Sphinx's voice is tranquil and unchanging. Her masked gaze stares out indifferently somewhere above your head. I guess you could bring Nenio here and get some dialogue? Okay. We've been waiting for you a long time, but the age of Earthfall is ended, and along with it, our patience. The secrets of creation will remain unknown. Leave. Reshkagel, I've solved your puzzles. Reveal yourself. Who is here? You are not the one most worthy. You are not the one for whom we've waited. How dare you intrude into our lair and try to discover our secrets? I solved your puzzle, now I want my reward. The reward is intended for the one most worthy. You will not receive it. You should not have solved the puzzles. You should not have found your way here. You are a mistake. You don't seem to see me. Are you blind? The Sphinx remained silent for a while, as if pondering her answer. We have been waiting here for far too long. We have fallen into disrepair. Maybe not a Reshkagel, just an illusion that looks like it? Who are you? We are the will of the great Reshkagel, the Demon Lord, the Faceless Sphinx, the Mistress of Enigma. We are a projection of her will. We are the gatekeeper entrusted with opening the door to eternity for the one who is most worthy. Who are you waiting for? We are waiting for the one who is most worthy, the one who will solve the puzzles, the one who refused to follow their kin, the one who survived the Earthfall. For the storyteller, the one whom we will give our mask and name as our avatar. Not for you. You're wrong. I am the one who is most worthy. The one whom you've been waiting for. The one you've been waiting. For whom you've been waiting. The Sphinx ponders in confused silence. The silence drags on. Long minutes pass into silence. So, what about my reward? The Sphinx slowly shakes her head in bewilderment, then turns to you. Who is here? You are not the one most worthy. You are not the one for whom we've waited. How dare you intrude into our lair and try to discover our secrets? I guess if we were a trickster, we could just be like, give me the puzzle. The Sphinx turns her head from side to side in confusion, as if searching for you in the dark. A moment later, though, she becomes still again, having seemingly forgotten her previous intentions. Alright, well, where's my reward?
March on.
Where's my loot? I'm exploring. The Sphinx can be mad all she likes. Like, she can be very mad, but I'm gonna explore this realm. No, 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 no! This is the Enigma! You can't do this to me. You can't just make it the enigma? Why? Why would you do this? Okay, let's quick save. I'm going to attack Aresh Kagel. Mainly out of my own desire to be done. I've solved all your puzzles, now I demand my reward. I'll get it by force if needed. This is not the solution to the puzzle here. This is just purely to make me feel better, then I'll look it up. If it says your only reward is that you get into Enigma, I'm going to not be happy with this. It does a singular swipe. This is obviously not meant to beat you in combat.
Into the fray!
Out of my sight! Oh, thank you for amusing
Kill it.
me.
Kill it. By killing it, I now have this thing. Okay. You look at the ghost expectantly, but he is silent and motionless. He seems stunned, unable to comprehend what has happened. Then suddenly the ghost springs into action. With one swift movement, he grabs the mask and rips it off his face. This is the first time you have seen the ghost's face. He looks pale and haggard, but his dark eyes burn with stubbornness and strength. I have been imprisoned by that cursed Sphinx for thousands of years, but now I am finally free. There will be no more encounters with wandering travelers. I will never again have to lure them into a trap with the promise of great mysteries. I must reward you for my freedom, adventurer. Although I have been dead for thousands of years, I was once a thief, and a good thief always has some loot stashed away. Take this as a token of my gratitude. You did not gain access to the secrets of creation, but you have given me the gift of freedom. I was once known as Kinney, the stubborn thief of secrets. Thank you for releasing me from my imprisonment. Wow. Okay. Wait, you're Kinney? Kinney the thief? You're the one who escaped the enslavement of the Cyclopses and hid from them in the abyss? An elf called the Storyteller told me about you. He said you were his friend. Storyteller? I do not know anyone who goes by that name, but... The ghost falls silent, lost in thought. I believe I know the person you were talking about. He turns his face away, overcome with emotion. My friend, the one I betrayed. Can it be that he still lives? If what you say is true, then I am sad that we will not have a chance to meet. My time in the material plane is coming to an end. I can feel my life slipping away. But why did you betray him? Why did you deceive him and try and steal his secrets? Actually, your friend is alive. Is there anything you would like me to tell him? Anything I want to tell him? The ghost considers this for a while. What is there to say? That I regret what I did to him even though I do it again? That I'd never had a better friend? The ghost shakes his head, then adds quietly. Tell him that in all my life I'd never had anything more delicious than the spiced mulled wine we used to drink together in his tower. Now that you are no longer bound by the spell, can you tell me why you were captured? What purpose did you serve in Aresh Kagel's plan? Aresh Kagel forced me to play this game of questions and answers with travelers, but she never told me the reason for my imprisonment. I can only tell you my theory. I think that all this, the riddles, the talking ghosts that appear in strategic locations, was designed to whet the curiosity of those who reach for the unknown. In other words, it was bait, and bait was meant to lure them here. The ghost falls silent and says in a low voice, It is possible that she had another goal in mind. The faceless Sphinx finds pleasure in subduing powerful seekers of knowledge, and my friend, the one they call the Storyteller, was a powerful archmage, unlike any other. Perhaps Aresh Kagel believed that he would enter the heart of mystery to save me. Should the promise of great knowledge fail to sway him, I would be the perfect bait to lure him into the trap. If that were her plan, things didn't go the way she hoped. Even the most cunning demon lords make mistakes. What will happen to you now? Who knows? I've been a prisoner of a horrible demon lord for thousands of years. Will I join the River of Souls like everyone else? Will I stand trial before Pharasma? If I do stand trial, where will I be sent? I do not know the answer to any of these questions, but it doesn't really matter. Whatever happens, it cannot be worse than what I have already suffered. Your freedom awaits. Farewell. Farewell to you too, adventurer, and thank you. Alright, so that was Kinney. That's crazy. I am immediately looking up the Heart of Mystery puzzle so that I can find out what comes next. Like whether there was another part to this one. Okay. You enter the portal, you meet Aresh Kagel. You can go through various dialogues. There are a lot of chaotic choices, some of which require the trickster path. Others require a moderate to high bluff. Sooner or later, you will have to choose the attack to get anything out of this encounter. Eventually, you can pass the bluff check, claiming that you are worthy, and then keep selecting the wait option. This aspect of Ereshkigal has relatively low AC, decent spell resistance, blah de blah de blah. Dispatch pseudo Ereshkigal, and your friendly ancient ghost appears and says that I've been imprisoned by the cursed Sphinx. Yes. Okay, you gain XP and you gain the Mask of the Most Worthy. You can then exhaust his dialogue and learn how the ghost fits into the story it ties to the storyteller's quests. Cool. Mask of the Most Worthy. I'm just seeing if it has any like negatives, like, oh, it kills you or something if you're wearing it. Okay, it is a cursed mask. Okay, well that's fine. This cursed mask grants the wearer a plus 20 insight bonus on all saving throws, DR5, fast healing 2, and 10 insight against concentration checks. This mask doesn't work against Ereshkigal's followers, and its wearer suffers a -6 penalty on all saves and AC while in the Ereshkigal's domain. That is very similar to the other mask, and therefore we won't be using it. Alright, well we're done here. Let's leave to the Heart of Mystery. I never wanted to go back to Enigma again, and yet we have done that, which is just truly upsetting to me, but that's fine. We're going to leave. We're going to try going to one last place. So I actually want to go back to Final Veil for this one, I believe. Because we want to go to Areelu Vorlesh's laboratory. Because we want to check whether the projector is still working in the laboratory. Because if the projector is still working, then we can use the projector to potentially read this key. Otherwise, I believe the key quest is unsolvable, which will bug me because we'll have a second failed quest. But you know, apart from that, really doesn't matter at all. So that's fine. Oh wait, that's the wrong way. Let's go this way. Okay. Well, at least that should mean there's no more puzzles in the game. I say with pure optimism and no backing for that. But yeah, there should be no more of that specific puzzle in the game. We shouldn't have to know the arrows, at least. Or what the numbers meant in the arrow puzzles. We should be fine there. Let's see, do we have a better way here? Legacy of the Ancients might be closer? Eh, whatever. We want to go to Areelu's laboratory. Let's go. Oh, also quick save here. We can come back to that quick save and just teleport to Dresden if we need to. We might become fatigued at some point here. I'm not going to worry about it. We have nothing new in the Crusade map modes. We are all fatigued. Some of us are exhausted. We've spotted enemies which we're going to avoid. Right. Rest. Let's go.
Suffering develops character and hardens the soul.
Like hell it does. Suffering maims and kills. Only crazy people like you see something good in it.
Okay then. Continue. Areelu's laboratory. I'm not going to buff or anything. We're not going to fight an enemy here. We're just going to run in, see whether the projector works. If it does, awesome. If the projector is broken, what can you do? So, let's head in here.
Onwards.
We still have the portal open, right? I think so. Yeah. So we can still go to the laboratory. We do have some people hit with negative levels, I just noticed. I should fix that. Yeah, I should fix that. Darren? Use restoration on Arushale. Don't know why it took me so long. I think it's because Arushale was close enough to Ereshkigal that in my mind I just had like a mental stop. Right. So main part of the laboratory, the hut. Alright, so this is where the projector was previously. There's the projector. It doesn't look broken. Yeah, the projector isn't broken. Okay. We can totally use the projector. A portal.
Adventures await.
let's go. I'm buffed, but I don't think we're going to be in trouble. I think we're fine. Yeah, let's go. Fine is a relative term. We can always come back to this save and buff if we need to. Let's go.
Let us be off.
Okay. Go this way. Okay, so it takes whoever is furthest forward and says no. Can we please reorder? Alright, so I guess we'll go down the left path first. Unless you need to have Dimension Door here.
Let's move.
A person can be in possession of the greatest treasure and never understand its worth. A person can live the happiest days of their life and not know that it will come to an end.
Oh. Okay. So this is her hut. And yeah, so we heard hints about her child before. I'm guessing this is the cot. The cradle is creaking as if it is quietly humming a tune. It is empty. A flower that clearly was picked somewhere in the forest, then diligently but clumsily potted. Okay. A wooden horse worn around the area where the rider would sit. A child's drawings depicting various magical beasts. In a second, more assured hand that clearly belongs to an adult. There are annotations about wingspan, diet, and other details. Vial of magical formula for summoning. And an old map. Seems to depict a region of Sarkoris before the opening of the wound. It has roads, rivers, and bridges marked on it, as well as numerous notes such as Hunter spotted along in spring, avoid, guards caught a witch in 3 Rova, nothing suspicious since, and high road groups often move to and from threshold, avoid. So she's hiding here with her child. Handwritten and artfully illustrated textbook on magic. The margins are filled with doodles, clearly done out of boredom. So she was like a practicing witch who had a child. I'm gonna guess the child died and she was taken to Threshold. Unless we are the child. It's not impossible. I mean, apart from the fact that it only really makes sense because we're an elf and she looks slightly elf-like. I mean, if we were a dwarf, there would be some questions to be asked here. If we were a gnome as well. Questions.
March on.
But anyway. Ooh. When planting a seedling, give it soil, space, and moisture. Nothing can grow in cramped captivity. Okay. So she left her hut because her child was getting older? Maybe? And it can't stay in captivity, like, you know, closed captivity. It had to be let out into the wild, as in, you know, had to explore and see new things.
When planting a seedling, give it soil, space, and moisture.
I'm in Mom's lab
Nothing
messing
can
around
grow
with
in
regions.
cramped captivity.
Oh. The circle is almost ready. I think I just need to place the vial with the summoning formula here. Let's see what happens. This is going to be fun. So this is Areelu's child, I'm guessing. Does some magic, gets spotted, and then causes issues, unless the hut belonged to Areelu's mother. That's the other issue. Oh, so it summoned a demon? Okay. Mom, I know you're watching. You would never leave me in danger, would you? But you let me learn things, try things. Thank you, Mom. But one day I'll sneak out without you noticing and we'll do everything my way. Okay. Real child or imagined child? That's the next question. Is this really Areelu Vorlesh's child, or is this like what Areelu Vorlesh imagines that her child would be. Because that didn't sound like natural dialogue to me. It could just be odd dialogue, but it could also be, you know... What's this? Oh, is a diamond? Oh, okay. Can I put the summoning formula here? Probably. Here we go. Oh, hello. This is a more difficult fight. We haven't buffed at all. We're not ready for a fight, if I'm honest, but, let's go. Cool. Walk forward. Rushula doesn't need that many buffs to function, luckily. Cool. Horse is not on our side because our horse failed the will save because the horse does need buffs to function. Just attack Seela for no reason. Okay. We succeeded at our will saving throws. One of those. That didn't really do that much damage. This one is also against us. I guess that's because of the rage effect. Smite attack. Okay. It's currently attacking Darren. He probably had it coming. Storm bolts. Okay. Didn't stun anything. Even... Oh no, we stunned the dinosaur, which is almost dead. Regil. Charge. Okay. Gallows coming in here. Get hit by our breath weapon, which does do damage to us. Aeon's Bane. Hit it. Shoot it.
Make your peace.
We managed to kill the dinosaur with our AoE.
Forward.
Still haven't managed to hit that one. Arushale. Mark the Baylor and shoot it. Nice damage. Horse is now back on our side. Ow. Darren's dead. Okay. Not a huge fan of this, obviously. Nice. Charge. Rain of Blood. I hate it. Okay, you're surviving due to Last Stand, as are most of us.
We won't falter.
Okay, more misses.
I will resist.
That one's dead.
I'm all right.
Yeah. Attack. Seela. Attack.
Guide my
Okay.
blade.
Ember. What's your will? Your will's pretty low. Okay. Wait, if will's low, if I got a better one that would work here. Hold person mass. This doesn't affect you. Hold primal regression. No. Do I have hold monster? I must have hold monster, right? It seems like the kind of thing I would take if I have hold person. Yeah, hold monster mass. Cool. That worked. Kill it.
Retreat is not an option.
Okay, that one's succeeded.
Give up.
Kill it.
Strike with all your might.
Right, shoot. Kill. Kill.
The light. Take you.
Continue
I
fighting
refuse to surrender.
everyone.
Oh no, she's pretty much dead. Right, in here. It's losing con and health each turn.
We can do it.
That's a positive. Shoot it.
Prepare yourself.
The end.
Right. Let's quickly res you. This was just horrible. I should have a res, right? Somewhere? Yeah, one of these will work. Scroll of Resurrection. Gonna need you to stand up and heal everybody so we don't die.
I welcome your company.
There we go. So we're all healed up. Are these curses or these are just hymns? Okay, yeah, there's no problems. We're not going to die here. Then you are going to use Resurrection here. Bring back Ember. There we go.
Oh, skip the pleasantries.
We're all back to normal. There we go. We're full HP again. We can also grab the loot from these guys. Of which there really wasn't very much. Okay. But interesting that it let you do a tougher fight there. What I think we're going to do is we're going to end the episode here. We're going to buff ourselves up. And then, yeah, we're going to end ourselves here. Before next episode, we'll buff ourselves up. And then we'll carry on through this. Because this is quite a lot of background lore in Areelu Vorlesh, which is cool. People were saying I was missing out on lore by not having some of the secret ending stuff. Turns out we're getting a little bit of it here. I think we're still locked off from secret ending because I haven't shot every demon lord with the midnight bolts. I think that's one thing we're missing. I don't know if there are any other requirements. Apparently you needed the purple stone knife, which we do have because we went back in time and got the purple stone knife. But I don't know whether we needed it earlier in the story because apparently there was a reason why Aeon couldn't do it, but I don't know. I haven't looked it up, and I don't really intend to look it up until we finish the playthrough, just because, you know, I don't want spoilers about the end game. But anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.